What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my studios and my channel. And no, this is not about the reboot, but this is pretty much about a new channel launched by Hasbro and other companies teaming up to relaunch something like that. But this might be a good thing, but at the same time, something tells me Plan Me should be the one that does it. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel, but let's get to it. Hasbro will launch a TV channel featuring Power Rangers and other franchises. This should be interesting. Originally planned as a single channel within the FAST model, Hasbro Legends will soon be arriving in the US homes. In January of this year, Hasbro revealed a new and ambitious project, the Hasbro Legends channel. Intentionally conceived as a FAST channel, which are channels within other platforms with fixed programming and commercial breaks offered for free, such as Pluto TV. However, the plans changed, or rather were expanded. Hasbro Entertainment and Get After Media have joined forces to launch Hasbro Legends, a liner channel built around Hasbro's library of franchises, which will debut on Get After Media's national broadcast network, reaching over 70 million homes in basically in the US, with additional distribution planned on streaming platforms, including the company's upcoming Heartland service. The channel will utilize Hasbro's intellectual property in television and film. It will intentionally, something like that, focusing on classic series linked to traditional brands, including G.I. Joe, Gemini Holograms, My Little Pony, Power Rangers, and Transformers. Distribution will encompass over-the-air broadcasts, free ad-supported streaming fast as part of the convergent liner and digital strategy. Now, the interesting part about this whole thing is that this is pretty much giving G4 vibes, because y'all remember G4, right? Well, there was TV network before everything just completely went in the toilets as far as like showing reruns of Cops, Cheaters, and all the other weird shows and stuff like that. And before you know it, I might do a video on that in the future, because all of this is reminding me so much of G4. We're not just launching a channel, we're building the next generation of monetization, said Joe Werman, co-chairman and CEO of Get After Media. This is an ecosystem that allows buyers to negotiate linear TV and CTV together. We are at the forefront of automatic planning proposals and buying across multiple broadcasters, bringing real energy and ease of execution to the market. Our focus is on finding the audiences where they are and how they consume content today. Say, okay, there's a weird name. Yannick Ferrero, SVP of Content Distribution and Digital at Hasbro Entertainment. With Hasbro Legends, we are bringing our brands to broadcast television on a large scale, reaching new audiences and create new opportunities for partners across liner and digital platforms. Get After Media will be responsible for the distribution and sales of advertising and OTA and FAST environments within a single operational structure, with the goal of maximizing reach, engagement, and access for advertisers. You know, as far as like the Hasbro Legends Network, it's giving G4 vibes, because y'all know back when G4 was officially canceled back in 2012 or 2013, because I remember that day when I found out, because it's been almost God knows how long since I've watched any of G4. And I remember watching some of it on YouTube way back in 2013 when it was talking about fighting games like Street Fighter and all the other stuff. That was literally the last time I ever saw G4 and stuff like that. But man, the fact that Hasbro Legends is going to G4 route, you know, they're going to be reruns of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and all the other Power Rangers seasons besides MEPR on that platform. You know, G.I. Joe, My Little Pony, Gemini Holograms, even though I'm not into those franchises, but at least Hasbro is willing to do something as far as like entertainment goes. You know, I think that right there is something that has been missing for God knows how long. And you know, even though I'm still excited for the Disney Plus Power Rangers reboot project, but can you honestly imagine Hasbro would have scooped Power Rangers back in the entertainment part and just say, hey, we're bringing the Power Rangers reboot to Hasbro Legends Network? Because that right there would have been something big to be seen on TV instead of, you know, on the apps, you know, like Disney Plus and Netflix and stuff like that. Why not pay for all of the subscriptions when you can literally just add Power Rangers reboot on Hasbro Legends? That right there would have been something to think about. I mean, it would have made a lot of sense if they did something like this, though. But at least the CEO and the Get After It Media are the ones that are going to be taking over, as far as like being the distributors and being the ones responsible for bringing it together. And honestly, whatever it is they got to do, they just do what you got to do. But I have a feeling that it's not going to convince, you know, the fans of Power Rangers to get on their good grace after, you know, years of neglections of Hasbro and stuff like that. So, how y'all feel about this in the comments down below? And if you want the article, the link will be in the description. And trust and believe, this has been everywhere, all over Twitter this morning. I felt like I had to make a video on this, though. Yeah, I'm out of here.